Looking for a space-saving display and PC in one? You've come to the right place. Evaluating desktop PCs has been in PC Mag's blood since its founding more than 40 years ago, and testing for the best all-in-one AIO PCs is no different. Our expert analysts and editors have over a century of collective experience reviewing desktops. We extensively benchmark every AIO, hands-on, for CPU and graphics performance, and assess screen quality, design, usability, upgradability, connectivity, and of course, price and value. We've outlined here our top desktop AIOs of the moment. We have listed the best all-in-one computer for 2024, and the key features you need to consider this to help you choose the best one for you. For more information on the product, as always, I've included a link in the description box down below, which are updated with the best prices on each product. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Be sure to stay tuned till the end so you don't miss anything. Now let's get started. Number 5. Apple iMac 24-inch M3. If you think that the new iMac couldn't possibly be as good as it looks, you'd be wrong. Featuring the same bold design introduced in 2021 with the M1 version, the latest iMac remains a stunning bit of it. It also comes with fresh new specs, rocking Apple's new M3 chip that makes it much more powerful than the previous Intel iMacs and the 2-year-old M1 model. Loading up Final Cut Pro to do some editing on an 8K video, it performed very well during testing, smoothly scrubbing through 8K content. If you're a pro, you may be best served by a more powerful Mac or MacBook Pro, but this one should more than suffice for hobbyists and streamers looking to edit their videos. You'll also be happy to know that you're getting great value here, as you're getting the Magic Keyboard and Magic Mouse included, in matching colors, we might add. Though we wish Apple would give the Magic Mouse a redesign and get rid of the Lightning charging port at the bottom, which makes the mouse impossible to use when plugged in. And while the port selection could be better, the upgraded 1080p FaceTime camera delivers better low-light performance and amazing image quality. The iMac 24-inch M3 is the best all-in-one PC we've ever tested, and has certainly earned its place in our best Macs list. Number 4. AP Chromebase All-in-One 22. Students and budget-minded users alike will appreciate the HP Chromebase. Basically, a Chromebook in all-in-one form. This combines the benefits of a Chromebook, great value, great performance, great design, with the advantages of an all-in-one, including having a big display in a smaller desktop footprint. During our tests, it proved to be a capable machine that looks great and comes with thoughtful design features you'll find useful. We often had it running 20 or more tabs at the same time, and handled those without signs of a slowdown. Meanwhile, the built-in are impressive in their own right. All-in-one PCs are usually expensive, but this one is an exception, and a great one at that, especially for families, college students, and office workers whose tasks are mostly done on the Google Chrome browser. The HP Chromebase All-in-One 22 is helping usher all-in-one PCs into the mainstream market, and it's about damn time. Even now, most AIO PCs on the market are pricey and tend to target professionals who need a minimalist yet powerful solution for their demanding computing workloads. That isn't to say that there aren't all-in-one computers on the market that are affordable enough to the general public, but you also have to dig deep to find them, as the likes of the iMac 24-inch 2021 and the HP Envy 34 all-in-one tend to outshine them all. The HP Chromebase All-in-One 22 fixes all that by using similar specs, but utilizing the lightweight Chrome OS instead, bridging the gap between the popular and usually affordable Chromebooks and the minimalist appeal of AIOs. It offers a snappier performance than its Windows 11 counterparts, not to mention an attractive design, while keeping its price within easy reach of most consumers. Number 3. Surface Studio 2. Back when the original Surface Studio hit the streets, it was a game-changer for artists and content creators alike, and the sequel still stands in a league of its own. The Surface Studio 2 doesn't just feature the same gorgeous display and unique functionality, but it also ups the power significantly, making it a much more future-proof device. During testing, its innards have showcased that they are capable of basically all modern computing tasks. That includes rendering 3D graphics, multitasking, and processor-intensive tasks like encoding video and rendering dense spreadsheets. Although it does stop short of rendering videos, it's still extraordinarily expensive, But if your use case is right for the Surface Studio 2, then it's hard to think of a better all-in-one PC for artists and graphic designers. The Surface Studio 2 is still the most robust digital drafting table to date. Now, one might argue that the upgrades it received may not be on par with a lot of today's professional all-in-one PCs. However, this device was never meant to compete with most computers, so these updates are doing wonders for its core use case. Number 2. HP Envy 34 All-in-One. The HP Envy 34 All-in-One computer is undeniably powerful, offering an excellent iMac alternative to Windows users who want outstanding design, fantastic features, and great performance for a relatively affordable price. Our coveted 5-star rating is rarely given, which should speak volumes about how impressive it is. That's despite the fact that it runs a last-gen Intel processor and a mobile GPU. Among the many things we appreciate here are its movable 16MP webcam and excellent selection of ports. On test, however, it's its stunner of a display that hogs the spotlight. This height-adjustable, 34-inch 5K 21:9 screen isn't just gorgeous. It's also bright with 500 nits of brightness and 98% coverage of the DCI-P3 gamut, which makes it ideal for video editors that work in that color space. Don't like upgrading to a new computer every couple of years. It's also expandable up to 4 TB and 2 storage and 128 GB DDR4 or RAM, so there's room to grow here. The HP Envy 34 All-in-One PC is arguably one of our favorite all-in-one computers we've ever used, and with it offering more performance and features than just about any competing PC in its class, honestly, it's not even close. Number 1. Dell Inspiron 24 All-in-One. For anyone looking for a simple work machine at a sensible price, the Dell Inspiron 24 All-in-One is the way to go. It's hardly the most powerful AIO on this list, but the 13th Gen Intel CPU makes it a powerhouse for multitasking productivity workloads, and the competitive pricing means you get plenty of bang for your buck. Now, you shouldn't be expecting to play anything beyond the least graphically intensive games on this PC, but for general office work it excels with no slowdown or stuttering. A clean, lightweight design and super easy setup process make it a good pick for anyone who isn't overly tech-savvy too. The port selection is generally good, although we would have liked to see more than one USB-C port, and the integrated webcam slides into the screen bezel when not in use. A nice little aesthetic flourish that also doubles as a privacy shutter. Lastly, the 1080 display is also a touchscreen, making quickly navigating your desktop a breeze. Finding a budget all-in-one PC that isn't woefully underpowered is surprisingly difficult, and while the Dell Inspiron 24 All-in-One comes close to that line, thankfully it doesn't cross it. It's not the strongest PC around, but its more than respectable 13th Gen Intel Core i3 processor is perfect for productivity work, and with 8 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage at its cheapest, it's perfect for students too. Of course, you can upgrade to 16 GB of RAM and 516 GB of storage, an NVIDIA GeForce MX 550 graphics card, and a 13th Gen Intel A7 processor if you need the extra space and juice for creative work.